Hello, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy, and first and foremost, I think I want to sell some of my gear. We're already in Hogsmeade, and then after I do that, I'd like to go to Serona. I'm sure I can sell it to anybody. I'm gonna sell it to Pippin, because I got good ties with Pippin.
Thank you again for delivering
Pippin's
those
my man.
potions to Madame Lowing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
Of course. Let me sell some stuff here. I'll leave these like that for now. I probably have to go to the room
I
of
hope to see you
requirement
again. Farewell for now.
Oh, hello. I probably have to go to the room of requirement to figure out what's up with those. Up this way. I have arrived.
Glad you came.
I'm glad I also came. Where are you? Oh, here you are. Yeah. I didn't know your skirt was red.
Serena. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
We're actually working together.
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ranrock.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. And I shall refrain
Probably.
from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of
I'll
course.
be as careful as I can be.
Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's.
Really?
In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion.
I could
And
definitely
you
help
could
with that.
Retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
And why'd you leave the box of letters with?
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside if you do find it. To be
I was
honest,
going to, but
I'd
I
imagine it
appreciate the
contains some lovely
permission.
memories.
And
Why does Mrs.
Why do they have
Sprottle
this
keep a supply
place?
of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying traveling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity. What with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
fair enough, fair enough. I
I'll
could
try
try my
go
best to
see her
stop
when I
by.
can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it.
All right,
You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade.
just
Please
north
do
of
give Dot
Hogsmeade.
my love.
Will do. Now, how far is it? I shall travel by map. World map, that is.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little.
Shane Bardolph thought
Hello.
dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Excuse me?
Excuse me, did you say something about a Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle.
It's nice to
I
meet
was
you.
just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic.
Oh.
Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I
That's
fear
no
he
good.
got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem
might risk
to be
it.
everywhere.
And, what's he...
Do you think
What if he has
Bardolph
not
may have
found?
simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
Ooh, that's not good.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think
That
he sought
explains
the
the dark
Ashwinders
magic.
out to learn their secrets. Victor Rockwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Well, I could
can
probably
certainly
keep an
look
eye
out
out.
for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself.
Ooh. And,
Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
we're not gonna talk at all about...
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Serona Ryan asked if I'd
There
come
we
and
go.
see you.
Oh, dear Serona.
Figured we ought
a
to
gem.
ask about that,
Has
too.
been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect Hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm
I
sorry
might have
for your
some.
loss, Mrs.
Do I have
Sprottle.
portals?
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Of course. I could certainly try and find some. Oh, but I
If
do
you
have
want
some
a lot,
with
I
me.
have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Serona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aiden died. He
Oh,
was
poor
hoping to
Aiden.
go through it with Serona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill when he was collecting Hawklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern.
Not
The
the
cavern is
cavern.
in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Hawklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Alright. And, what was the
Do
box
you
of
remember
letters?
anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Serona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
I do enjoy reading my old writing assignments. It's really nice. A little cringy, too. But mostly nice. And what was she like
Serona
when
said
she was my
lived with
age?
you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Oh, I can believe it.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Hawklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
So I need to talk to the person about that. And then I need to find and enter the cavern for this one. Well, I guess we're still on this one, so we'll go to that. Do you not see these red arrows on your map? It's dangerous out here, sir. Oh, I've been here. Actually, I've been here. Are we going somewhere I know? No flames for it. Guess that means I'll just have to hoof it. Is no one else trying to be careful the way I am? Look at this person. Meandering on by. without a care in the world. Meanwhile, I'm the one who has to be sneaking around everything. Now this is less familiar.
Past the river, near the forest. I must be on the right track.
I don't think everybody realizes how dangerous it is to live here. With all these magical creatures. Get out my way, chickens. You see nothing. I don't see them. Oh, there they are. Go around the long way. Think I can get all of them. Maybe. I might not be able to. Alright.
Is that Infurious wearing a woolly jumper? That must be Bardolph.
Oh. One of them... How do they turn into these things, then? You see nothing, 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 you see nothing. You see nothing, you see nothing, you see nothing, you see nothing. Hey, I pressed the button I was supposed to. Alright. And that one. What am I supposed to do with this guy?
Bardolph's woolen jumper. I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him.
Yeah, probably not. And last one. It really is unfortunate. It sucks that that's what's happened. But it is always best to tell the truth. Tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So we will go and tell her exactly what happened.
What are you up to now?
I'm about to go break some lady's heart.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Hello.
I do hope my brother is all right.
I got bad news. Some
Madame
news.
I believe I have some news of your brother.
Badolf? What do you know of my brother?
Be
I
honest.
regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Badolf? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No,
Yeah.
this can't be.
Yeah.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Badolf.
But also, mayhaps a quest.
Dear, dear brother.
I'll actually wait to start any quest over here. Let's see. My quests. Find and enter the cavern. Let's do that one real quick.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Must be. It's dead.
If I wanted this little excitement, I'd have a job at a bank.
Very, very dead. That's not good. That's actually concerning.
I need to visit the cave to find Sorona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more Horklumps while I'm there.
Why
Let's have a look
did
around,
he bring it in
see
here?
if I can find that box of letters.
Confringo.
My hair scared me.
That's all the Horklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Good, very good. That water looks like death. I don't feel like going in if I don't have to. I don't see anybody down there, but I won't doubt that I won't have to fight people in here.
Confringo.
Down we go.
Either I'll have to
Oh.
fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
We're fighting. I chose to fight. No avoiding for me. Hey, you're not allowed to be doing combo attacks. Hey, what did I say about combo attacks? None for you. Hey! My God. My God. How is he so much worse? Damn. Can Can I just leave? Oh, that's right. I forgot I had these plants. I'm just... Turns out, no, I cannot leave. Also, now I think I'm trapped. Oh, damn. This man's really gonna kill me. Right side. If he kills me, I can start over. Yeah, okay. Oh. My bad. I thought I was dead. I thought I was dead. There I am. Now I'm dead. So I'm gonna try to be stealthy this time. I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna try to be stealthy.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Okay. Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to be able to move out of the way of that one. Oh, my bad. Didn't realize you were right there. Dodge out. Hey. I know 100% for a fact trolls cannot turn around that quickly. How come you're harder to fight than some of the others? You should not be this hard to fight. Hey! I dodged you and you know I did. You leave me be. Man's mowed me over. Hey! I'm telling you right now, this troll should not be able to move as fast as he's moving. For this not being a main quest, this guy is too hard to fight. Please just die, please just die, please just die, please just die, please just die. Not me. I'm talking about you. You're the one who needs to be doing the death, not me. I'm talking about you. Did I die? Did I just die? Please. Please no. Please no. Please no. Please no. Please no. My God.
Rest easy, my large friend.
Gross. No. The answer is no, actually. What if I just said no? How about I just say no? I don't even know how to talk during that kind of fight. Why was he so hard? He's not even a part of the main quest. He should not be that hard if he's not even a part of the main quest. Also, he should not be that hard. I'm only on normal. Dear Serona, when I arrived here I had a troubling sense that in many ways I was like the other first years. I confess I worried that Hogwarts might not have been the proper place for me and pondered sending an owl to my parents asking them to fetch me almost before the first week of classes had ended. How did you know? I presume you're not secretly... But I wonder that you seemed to know my thoughts better than I did myself. That day in the Three Broomsticks when you spotted me, huddled in the corner, staring blankly at an untouched butterbeer and an empty pit of parchment. My quill dripping ink woefully onto the floor, and you came to sit with me. Well, I shall never forget it. I recall a sudden sense of relief, as if someone had cast a levitation charm on me. When you told me about how nervous you'd been to come to Hogwarts, I looked at you, and it seemed beyond my imagination to think of you as anything but confident, contented, sitting before me. In the days that followed, I marveled at how you charmed me. Words are hard. How you charmed in the non-magical sense. I mean, everyone around you without apology. Embracing who you were and who they were, it was as though a candle had flickered on me, for me. I realized that I could choose the path as well. And now that my school years are ending, the frightened first year which I had been seems worlds away. And I know it's because of you. I can't read this. It's just, you guys read the rest. It ain't happening. Yours sincerely, Maribel. P.S. Please tell Mrs. Spottle that I still plan on visiting her and Mr. Spottle whenever I can. For their delightful conversation, and I am unashamed to admit her incomparable cauldron cakes. Well, that was a train wreck. I'm just gonna let you guys read this. I suck at reading.
This must be Serona's box of letters.
You guys read it. I will pause. Just pause and read. That's too much reading for me. My brain cannot handle it right now.
I should take this box of letters to Serona. She'll be glad to have it back. I think that's everything. Serona will be glad to have this back.
Took all of my Wiggles potion. I really hope that the lady gives me some. But I doubt that she will. But I do have a few extras, so I should be able to get some back. Is that the destination? It would appear so. Serona, I've retrieved your letters.
Shall I have the courage to go into the forest?
Oh? Who are you? Well, I'm sure you'll be here if I want to come back to you.
I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Horklumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
Of course I was. May I ask about the letters in the box?
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
Professor
I
Garlic?
saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlic?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends.
I love
I know
Professor
she wouldn't
Garlic.
mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
Were you on the Quidditch
One
team?
of the letters mentioned Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years.
Oh, good eye on you.
I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I miss cheering for Ravenclaw.
And you
I
seemed
spotted
close
a
with Miss
letter
Bottle.
from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aiden. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
Well, I was happy to help.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Of course, of course. Now, I think that we should go ahead and start on Sebastian's next. But I'm coming, Sebastian. Don't you even worry. I am on my way. I am on my way.
I wonder who lives here.
The question is, do I travel by foot? Or do I travel by broom? Because by broom is much safer. But if I travel by foot, I'm guaranteed to get, guaranteed to be able to see certain things on the ground that I might wish to collect. Oh. What do you sell?
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Bria Treadwell, at your service, and I
Hello,
sell a
Bria.
variety of traveling necessities.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we?
Ah, I see. She has mandrakes.
You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that.
You're right. I won't be disappointed.
So nice of you to stop by.
Mandrake. I have to make sure if I'm gonna use that, I gotta use it on multiple enemies. Make sure I get the flu.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
And up to Sebastian. Where I'll have to wait because I'm here at the middle of the night. Like a crazy pro.
You made it.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Your sister?
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it. even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin
That
refer to
sucks.
wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most
Need to know who
mischievous of the
cursed her.
three of us.
How?
Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits.
Oh,
Bring
it's a
back the Anne I
surprise
used to know.
visit.
Come on,
Surprises aren't
I'll
always
take you
good.
to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier,
Yeah?
with Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight.
I'm sorry to hear.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
You're not gonna go in? You're just gonna let a stranger go into your house for you? Okay. I was gonna say, that's bad manners not to introduce somebody.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can.
Yes.
The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
That doesn't mean she can't have it.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure!
Says you.
When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
Boy,
I'm sorry.
you're the one who's done that.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind,
It's okay.
I just need a moment alone.
You
Poor
take that
Sebastian.
moment.
Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'd just like to say that that was not Sebastian's fault.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
That's not your fault.
Are you all right, Anne?
Sometimes you're just in
I
pain
didn't
and you
mean
can't
to
do anything
intrude.
about it.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I
I am.
Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts. But I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cozy retreat it once was.
I'm
Sebastian
sorry, Anne.
mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm sorry,
I'm
Sebastian's made up
afraid
his
it's
mind.
really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for
Probably.
stopping by. I wish you well.
You too. Alright. Solomon. I understand your frustrations,
That boy will fray my last nerve.
but fuck you.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house?
Yeah,
How is she?
She's all right.
She's
She
tired.
said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
well, I mean... surely there's
It could be that you've
something.
not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, You sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon.
They
Giving her
definitely
hope
aren't.
is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I mean, hope
With
could
all
be a
due
pretty good
respect,
thing.
sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian.
What happened to
If
your
you
brother?
really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do.
Well,
He's
maybe what he
no
wants to do is what he
idea
should.
the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
How you doing?
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
I'm sorry,
How
Sebastian.
are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
And he apologized for you. He is just trying to do what's right.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died.
Well, have you
After
ever
Anne
stopped
was
to think
hurt,
about that?
He only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister.
But there may or may not be something along the lines of my
Come
quest
with
that could
me.
do something.
I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Alright.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
I wonder what for.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
I'm sure I'll be able to see traces of magic from it.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. And I want to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Well, I guess we're not sneaking. Well, damn it. I'm not a coward. But also, owie. I don't have any healing potions. So just let me heal. I didn't understand the assignment. I didn't know we were going full ham. I thought we were sneaking. Alright, let's go. Didn't realize we were actually fighting him.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Feel free to help me anytime you want to, Sebastian. Thank you.
When are you going to give up? Are you quite finished?
Not yet. He died already. Let me just... Thank you.
I'll get you for this.
Thank you.
You've made your last mistake. I'll cut you from shoes to chapeau.
It's not my last, and it's definitely not my first either. Sebastian, you better be doing stuff over there. You better actually be helpful. Sebastian, you disappoint me.
There you are.
Least you could do is keep him busy for me. Have you? That's impressive. Hit him with something yellow. I don't have yellow on mine. Okay. There we go.
I confess.
You
that
confess?
was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Yeah. It's technically easy compared to what I've been dealing with. I just wasn't ready for you to charge in there, you idiot. I thought we were gonna sneaky.
Deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Oh. They were trying to hide something.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps
I'm sure I know what kind of magic it is.
Everywhere.
Let me give it a little
They do seem to
whirl.
be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
Oh, it's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Where are you? Investigate.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Well, I'm outside of the area. Well, while I'm out here, might as well look. No money in here. Alright. Come back down. Well. Where was it? I saw it. Oh, I forgot to use my mandrake. Oh, can I blast that away?
Confringo.
Nah. Well, you're not being helpful at all, Sebastian. I don't mean to be that person. Ah, here it is.
Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Probably. Is this the house? Something tells me I'm not supposed to enter this way. Ah, yes. Through the door.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
It does look like that. Am I supposed to look outside now? I'm a terrible detective. Be helpful. I don't know what I'm looking for.
Revelio.
And that doesn't help me either. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this here. We're gonna come back and we're gonna search. I think I just need a minute for my brain to defog. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.